Greeting Gage and salutations. This is Blueprints. The name makes sense when you say it out loud. I actually don't know a lot about this game. But a lot of people whose opinions I really trust on video games have said, I have to try this. So, try this. I shall. Oh, and I should mention, of course, this is Orbital Lance. I'm the Orbital Lancer, blah, 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 blah. Let's play the game. Blueprints. You see, it's a pun based on the phrase red prints. It's loading. I wonder if my face is in a good place for this video. Can you hear that? Oh. Dogubam presents, in association with Raw Fury, a game by Tonderos. Tonderos. Is that the Blueprints?
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Okay.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Ooh. You better date this.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
A recital.
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew,
Okay.
all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Huh.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Huh.
But I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Yeah.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room
Yeah.
or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Oh.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
1993.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. I get it. Because we're the heir of the estate and we're sad. That's why it's named that. Alright, I am ready for this challenge. I've played so many Zork games. I've played so many LucasArts adventures. I've played the 13th Guest. I didn't like the 13th Guest. It was interesting, it was moody, but I didn't like it. Alright, 50. Do I have limited footprints? Footprints, is that another pun? Okay. Alright, I inched forward and it didn't decrement that number. Blueprints. Open only in the event of my death. Without a name on this, I can only assume it was the previous owner of the house, so I'm going to assume... Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest, Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there's a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume. The rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and best wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair? Is that a... yeah, that's an S. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, don't assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Home for the last half-century. Even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Open only in the event of my death. Okay. Huh. Okay. Anything else here? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose one footprint. When you no longer have any footprint left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. That sounds good. I can dig it. So I got 50 door. I can step through 50 doorways. A queen of diamonds. An ace of spades. My missed senses are tingling. This is, I'm feeling some Zork Nemesis style chicanery going on here. What's that above the door? Okay. Got two busts. We've got grandfather clock. Do you count as a door? Clock, clock, click, clock. What's that? Okay. Commander Data. And Sinclair. Oh boy. This isn't one of those games where, like, the right answer is to leave as soon as you show up, is it? That wouldn't be the right answer. As charming as the grounds. Although the hint did say, go where you want to go. Okay, for experimental purposes, I'm going to find out if stepping through this door decrements my numbers. The grounds... It does... It does. Okay. But I'm searching the grounds now. And I can open this door. Can I sprint? Kinda. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So is that, really. Okay, good, nice little screenshot. Make a postcard. Oh no, concentric circles. This is some kind of... What kind of Witness-style Return to Zork operation we got running here. Well, alright. There's a little path here. Dum 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 dum. Ignoring all those bulls, even though they're... Ooh. Ooh. Boarded up passageway. Do the grounds count as a room? My guess is that they do not. A compass rose. Okay. It's not telling me which direction is north, south, east, or west, but it does kind of imply that these are the cardinal directions. Oh. Huh. That mountain peak almost looks like an arrow. I'll look up just in case. That mountain peak wouldn't happen to be the marker of where north is, would it? I'm sorry, little birds. You can start drinking again. I just ruined those birds' day. Spooky. Hang on. Graphics. Brightness. Okay, I can see the room now. I don't know what's up with modern games deciding that darkness it just absolutely rocks, but I wish they would stop it. Torch. There's a torch there. I would absolutely not have seen that torch if it was any darker here. Doesn't seem to be a jump command. None of these boxes, question mark, look pick-upable. Or pushable. So that's just a mystery I'm going to have to worry about for right now. Okay. That's, I love the general textures and art aesthetic of everything. I don't know why these rocks just stick out a little. They do, though. Okay, so we've got this thing here, which is boarded up, and we got that thing there, which is a tunnel under the house. It looks like is filled with boxes. We didn't explore this way. Is this leaving the estate? I don't want to leave the estate. There better be a pop-up warning if it is. Okay. Another... Okay. Now we have just a door. Wonder how many murder mysteries have happened here. Okay. Ooh. Ah, cozy little campfire. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your Grand Uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay on the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. Interesting. Okay, so I can't click any individual book. So this is just where I go to call it a day, I guess. So does this mean that I'm technically... Campsite. The grounds. Alright. Oh, my number has decremented twice. Where did it decrement? Can I go in here? Little apple orchard, but it doesn't look like... Did it just decrement because I walked over to the campsite and the campsite is distinct enough for... That's something. That is something. Alright. Time for me to go back to the actual manor, I think. No, because there's one more outside door I want to check. And I just am lost. Okay. I found the trail. I found the trail again. 46. The private drive. Okay, I'm back on the grounds. I don't feel like the private drive and grounds should count as two different rooms, but I guess I can... Can I not do this? Oh, fine. Alright. I have used 10% of my first day exploring the grounds a little. And one more, decrement 44. Let's take this cerulean chart. The Mount Holly... You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint map by pressing Tab. Oh, yeah. Antechamber. Entrance hall. Have I seen the antechamber? 2, 3, 4. And every day it could theoretically change. Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Type blueprint objective. Rooms 1 through 12. Let's take a look here. 001. Entrance hall is room 2. Type permanent. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Okay. Just to be on the safe side. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. Okay. Alright, well, I have probably explored enough. Ninjas go left. Select a room to draft. I see. I see. Okay. I'm suddenly getting Betrayal at the House on the Hill vibes. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footprints. Okay, that sounds useful. Closet, which gives you 2 items, and a hallway. Huh. I'm gonna hold off on a bedroom for now. But that does sound... That sounds useful if I can connect it to, like, a central room I need to traverse a lot. Well, this room might be a room I need to traverse a lot. It has 3 connecting rooms. Okay, it looks like bedroom has two doorways, closet has 1 doorway, hallway has 3 doorways. Let's get some items. Single ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. I'm starting to understand what this game is doing, and it is wonderful. Is that a hanger? A pot? No. Bear trap? What are you? Goggles. Sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. Well, I'm glad I didn't take the bedroom first. Alright, so is that all I get from this room, then? Cool. That's great. Alright. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. I think you mean 7. Corridor is always left unlocked. And a storeroom. 1 key, 1 gem, 1 coin. There are keys, gems, and coins? I want a key. I need a key. A key is one of the most promising, fulfilling items in an adventure game. There's a coin, just like they promised. Okay. And there's a key, just like they promised. Am I close enough to pick it up? I got a key, got a coin, I got a dice, I got a diamond. Or a gemstone? Sapphire? Chaos Emerald. I got a Chaos Emerald. Little rocking horse. I like rocking horses. When I own this place, I'm going to change this work of art. Okay. Yeah. I already love this so much. A nook gives you one key. A den with a diamond. And a spare room is just a spare room. Okay, so... I notice now that all of the rooms definitely have multiple exits. Give me that den. It's got more doorways and it's got a diamond. Give me that Chaos Emerald. A little chess piece. Stately grandfather clock. Come here, little diamond. I don't know what the diamonds are for. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to take these just yet. What did it say this room had? That's a cool clock. You're not part of some intricate mist-like puzzle, are you? There was only a diamond in this room, wasn't there? Okay. Let's go straight ahead. The lavatory. The parlor with a puzzle. And a guest bedroom plus 10. Plus I got the mask, right? It's time to refresh some steps. 39. Okay, so plus 10 would bring me to 49. Plus the mask, 54. Plus 10. Plus 5, 53. Oh, and I lost one because I stepped into the room. Okay. This is a nice little room. It's got a basketball. We're leaving a lot of lights on in here. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room, Sonic Spinball, for the Sega Genesis, which just released. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Is that a K? KVL? Squiggle? Alright. Guest bedroom rank 3. Just remember, it is 1993, so Sonic Spinball could be in any one of these rooms. The best Genesis-era Sonic game. Okay, alright. I'm sorry. Best might be a stretch. But it is my favorite. Okay, are you happy, Sonic fans? I'm also a Sonic fan, I can say it. Spare room. Pantry with 4 coins. Look, I don't know what coins are for, but I'm going to guess that I should probably be acquiring them. So let's find these 4 coins. Oh, they're just all together. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Apple. Oh, +2. Okay, hang on a second. 50 steps should be more than enough. 5 apples. Okay, so 5 apples, if 2 footsteps is 1 apple, then 5 apples is 10 steps. So that suggests to me that bananas and oranges, if you have 5 of them together, would be worth 40 apiece. So 5b plus 5o equals 40. I'm not going to waste too much time on the math for that, but just something to keep in mind. Oh no, it's locked? Can I not? No. No. Can I access, call it a room directory? Rooms 1 through 12. Entrance hall, storeroom, closet. Den, pantry. Antechamber, room 46. Guest bedroom, +10. Green rooms, shops. Red rooms, exit. Alright. Resume day 1. Have I locked myself out of playing? I thought there... I have locked myself out of playing because the door here goes what I'm going to call south. But that means that the door would open here, but I already established a wall there. So as you are drafting your rooms, you must keep the map in mind. I don't know that there's any more that I can do today. Guess I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna futilely shake this door one more time. Okay. I know I can get there through the pause menu, but I want to see... I want to take another look at when my blue footprints deprecate. 43 when you go through there and you get to the private drive. And 42 when you are at the campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. It's off-site enough. Okay. Call it a day. I gotta return that sleeping mask, right? Tomorrow you will wake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Call it sorry. I locked myself out of progressing. That's on me. That is on me. Mount Holly, cramped bungalow. So based on today's explorations, the Mount Holly Manor is more of a cramped bungalow than anything. 7 rooms. I reached 3rd rank, 25 steps taken. Found 2 items. Okay. Day 1. Save and continue. This is such a clever idea. Okay. Day 2. And the game is kind enough to set us in the front door. Is there a new letter? Okay. Alright, let's be smart about it this time. Closet with 2 items, a pantry, and a spare room with an exit along the way. Okay, spare room. Let's get a spare room out of the way. Interesting. This tape. Some stuff here. Utility closet with a breaker box. Okay. Parlor with a puzzle. And a nook with a key. Gonna collect a key. There's a cozy little nook. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. You don't have to tell me twice. Did you miss the part about 20 minutes ago when I mentioned that I've played Zork games, I've played Myst, I've played LucasArts adventure games, I've played Sierra adventure games, I'm ready for what you can throw at me. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. That sounds like a great idea, and I will definitely remember to do that for the next video, because I feel like I'm going to want to follow up with at least one more video. The West Wing Hall. Okay. West Wing. Okay. So we've established... Let's see the room directory. No, I don't need the room directory yet. So there's a nook. Okay, nook, then spare room, then entryway. What about you? A lavatory, a storeroom, and a hallway. Hallway would fit with the current architecture, and would give some options. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, so it's good to have keys. Security, gem requirement, view inventory of all items currently in the house. Breaker box, parlor with a puzzle. Would parlor get me back to the front room? Yes, it would. Okay. And with the way that the door is oriented, it looks like parlor would cut me back to the entrance hall. Okay, I'll do that. The blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box. This box is the white box. Okay. So we have 3 boxes. 2 of them are lying to me. This box is the white box. This box is the black box. White, black. The blue box contains the gems. Okay, so there's 2 ways to think about this. If it's a case of there's 2 liars and 1 truth teller, then this is the black box, and this is the blue box, and it contains the gems. If these are all telling the truth, and the text overrules the color, then, if text overrules color, then this would be the blue box, and would therefore contain the gems. A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since been seen in decent society. We were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you'll need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. The rules. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, alright. So this tells me that objective truth is not overruled by the statements of the boxes. So there's always one truth, there's always one lie. Okay. This box is the white box. That's a lie. This box is the black box. That's a lie. The blue box contains the gems. That must be the truth. This box is blue. Open the blue box. Gemstones. Oh, yeah. And this door is already open for us because there's no more mystery and we know what it is. Sweet. I will avoid that. I know we've got one more door that way, but I am kind of... No, I'm going to see if I can collect more keys because the west wing can be locked. Commissary, items for sale, so that's what coins are for. A guest bedroom and a corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Great. Yeah, this is a pleasant... Oh, what a mighty fine hat. What a mighty fine hat. We don't need this many paintings of this. Candlestick. Commissary. The lavatory. And a pantry with coins. Okay. We'll keep things rolling along here. 5. Oranges are 5. Okay. Alright. Oranges are 5. Oranges are 5. Apples are 2. 5 oranges is 25. 5 apples is 10. 35. So 5 bananas would be 15. So bananas are 3 steps. So bananas are 2 steps. Bananas are 3 steps. Oranges are 5 steps. Great. Great, great, great. Drawing room. It has a gem requirement. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Closet. 2 items. Utility closet. Breaker box. Let's see the drawing room. It is a drawing room. Oh, what a dapper fellow. Can I see the current floor plan? Okay. Alright, yeah, there's the floor plan. Alright. So whatever door I go through there will only have one possible other exit. Good to keep in mind. The courtyard has a gem requirement. You can redraw floor plans for free. Chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, you lose 1. Utility closet, breaker box. I want to see what the breaker box does. Okay. Bats. Danger. Toggling of breaker. Let me check the graphics just a smidge. Let me bump this up a little. I can go full screen. It won't hurt anything. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Keycard entry system on off. VAC indicators. The gymnasium is on. The dark room is on. The garage is off. Cabinet crossed off. Interesting. Let's turn on the garage. I hope that doesn't cause a fire somewhere. Alright, drawing room. Bedroom, storeroom, chapel. The bedroom gives me a couple other... Chapel gives me more exits than others, so I'm going to go chapel. I will lose a coin, though. I present my tithe here in the chapel. Oh boy, we got some confusing imagery here. Holding a broom. Broom is 5. Chef is 2. It's not another broom. Is that a pitchfork for 3 for a farmer? 4. Kind of riding crop. No, that's 6. That's 4. Chimney sweep. And 1 is a hoe. And there's no way to see what's behind that, is there? No good way, at least. I didn't take advantage of the drawing room enough, but I don't think I know this game well enough. Items for sale, I don't want that. Den has... If I could turn the tile, that would be great, but I feel like... Commissary feels like a better fit for the geography that I know, even though I don't want to give up my gem. Let's see how expensive items are. Oh yeah. Grid blocks. Blip blip. Dirigiblocks. Oh boy. Can I input any of these? Alright. All items up to 50% off. Annual Maids Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. Day staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. Okay. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, so your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It's doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals in the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password scratched out. Looks like it starts with an S, though. With? Clock. With clock without lock is a C. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. It's day 2, right? Salt shaker. Okay, I can't afford anything. Compass would be really nice. Shovel. Sledgehammer. Okay, so I've learned more about how much these things probably cost. Guest bedroom, plus 10. Bedroom, 2. And storeroom. Let's get a couple more things there. I'll go here. If I got to get a storeroom eventually, I might as well get it now. There was nothing on sale for 4, was there? Was 6 the cheapest? It all starts with this. A gem containing the ultimate power. I can still hear the serene ambience. Okay, now. 5 is what I need. What is it for 5? A salt shaker? But a compass is 6. Shovel is 6. And whatever that last one was, 8. Oh, and I lost money just by stepping. Maybe I shouldn't have put the church right next to the commissary. Food requirement. Nope. No sales. No sales by the chapel. A den. Okay. And a lavatory. Let's go to the den. Ah, this room looks familiar. Wait, did I goof up again? I did, because the storeroom is there. Oh, well. It all starts with this. A second gem containing the second most ultimate power. The veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Gymnasium. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, you lose 2. I'm going to spend gems while I got them. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That's nice. That's a nice statue. What are you? What are you? Oh! Another gem. Okay. Not fancy, but I like it. I just love the way this is laid out. This door is locked. Use a key. Yes. That's what the key is for. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Observatory. Plus 1 shiny star for each time you've drafted observatory. Has a gem requirement of 1. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. I gotta go to an observatory. Hashtag give NASA funding. The Fixed Stars. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, plus 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. The Slice, plus 3 steps. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Diamondus Minor, plus 1 gem. Farmer's Apple, or a bomb. It's like a cartoon bomb. Apples are extra delicious today. Ooh, apples get more steps. Clavis, the key. 1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus, the dead. That's spooky. Dead end rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today, because it's a sale. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Interesting. Alright, that's definitely something to put in, to copy down in the notebook when I get it. Can I look at the stars? Can I... No, that won't help anyone. Hang on. Nope. Oh no, that won't do it all. Oh no. I'm gonna bump you back up a little. that enough? Can I hop down? This game could really use a jump key. I'm just saying. Let me just drop down. I want you to go to the right. Not quite. What do we see? The North Star. 1 coin. Wonderful. I'll have to drop that off at the chapel when I head back, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay. And I guess we move on. Security. Lavatory. Nice. Ooh. I don't have gems, and I guess it won't... Yeah, it won't let me. Lavatory or a closet with 2 items, because these both look like one-way. I want to see a red room. I don't think I've seen a red room yet, have I? I remember it was a category. Soap. Always handy to have soap. HSS. Nice. Okay, alright. Let's take a quick... I'll go back down. Wow, that's quite a trek. I'm going to lose a lot of rooms. But, you know, I'm starting to see now the wisdom of having a... I begin to see the wisdom of... There goes the money. Of creating bedrooms with multiple exits. Wow. This is like everything that Myst wanted to be. Like, Myst was and is still a great game, but I'm just saying that the game Myst desires this kind of thing. Oh, wait. Star pattern. I forget what 4 means, but 4 stars. Spiral stairs. Security. I need more gems. Dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Okay. I don't think I'm rank 8 yet. I think rank 6 is the highest rank I got to. I take a nap. It's cozy. Oh, is that a interesting photograph? That looks familiar. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. How does the game determine rank? Is it the number of rooms that you are away from a place? So bedroom is rank 3. So from the entrance hall, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I have been to rank 8. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, and this next room will be whatever is north from the West Wing Hall. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while in the dark room. Okay, but that's okay. Because I only need a north exit from there, I think. Yeah, because that's the westernmost entrance. So the north exit is all I need. So dark room it is. This is in fact a dark room. I wish I could look at all these paintings, but I can't. That's what they mean. Okay. What are you? Billiard room. Rank 4. Queen of diamonds again. Darts. Oh no, there's math. There's math. Alright. Okay. What do I do? Okay, alright, hang on. Plus, minus, times, divide. Plus, minus, times, divide. So, okay, let's keep the number big. 20 plus 19 minus 1. No. 19. 19 plus 18 minus 2 times 20 divided by 1. Okay. 19 plus 18 minus 2 times 20 divided by 1. Did I do it? Okay. 16. Is 16 the goal? Okay, if 16 is the goal, 16 times 2 would be 32. Okay. So, if I can get to 32 divided by 2, except... Okay, divided by 2. If I divided by 2 the last step, plus minus times, what can you multiply to get 32? 8 times 4? So if you can have 4 divided by 2 is the last 2 steps, and be sure that 4, 2, how do you, blank plus blank minus blank equals 8. 6 plus 4 minus 2. Can I hit the same number twice? 6 plus 4 minus 2 times 4 divided by 2. 6 plus 4 minus 2. 6 plus 4 times 6 plus 4 minus 2 times 4 divided by 2. Okay, so 6 plus 4 minus 2 times 4 divided by 2. Did that do it? Okay. Alright, I will think about this later. Billiards. Billiards. And, I guess I can't play billiards. Do we have any beverages here? Libations? Refreshments? Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. It's an interesting wainscoting. Passageway, 2 gems to see a passage? I don't know about that. Oh, ooh, tricky. Am I going to be locked out? I'm going to be locked out, aren't I? Yep, I think this is the end. This is the end for me. 'Cause I don't have the gems. Dang it. Okay. Now, let's see what the boudoir has. That's an interesting painting. Christmas with a safe. I want a photo of that. Yeah. Packages. That's great. Ballerina? Do you turn on? Ah! It's this room. And there's a door I can take. Did I flip that in my head? You need... Okay. Looks like the lower left and lower right buttons might have been activated, but... It's a spinny wheel there. Did it have a spinny wheel? Oh, it's just that. Okay. Shoes. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I think I've hit rank 8. Rank 5. Does it have to be rank 8 in here? I guess it must be rank 8 in here. Okay. Chateau. Maison. Patio. Spreads diamonds in each green room. Guest bedroom for 10. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Ooh. I don't like that. Patio would block me off. Conference room would not. Conference room. Okay. Here we go. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout the house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Ah, crazy magic rooms. Pads of paper. Safe code 9083. I will go check out that safe. I'll go check out that safe. Doodah, doodah. 908-3. Enter. Did that do nothing? Oh, okay. I thought that was turn backwards, but it was not. All right. Clear. Let's start over. 908-3. Right? Enter, please. Does it not mean this safe? I'm wasting my steps checking this again. Not 083. Okay, so I'm probably just misunderstanding something about how the safe operates. Conference room. I want up and right. I went up and right. Yep, use a key. Use a key. Rumpus room. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Closet, 2 item. Oh. Ooh, this is not... that rumpus room looks so fun. I'm so starved for diamonds this round. What items do I get? A key! And dice. Single ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. Great. That may come in handy because I think I've got some dead ends that I have to contend with. The dining room is still a way I can go. I think the dining room is my only current passage. The billiard room has a puzzle in it that I need to... I don't want to spend the time thinking about it right now while I'm on the camera. The boudoir has the safe. One more... I'm going to look at that safe one more time. I know I'm running low on stair steps, but... Wait. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. After the meeting adjourns, all conference notes, place them in the office safe. 9083. 9083. Just, okay, I'm going to try it one more time. 9083. 9083. 9083. Enter. Alright, I'm just not doing it right. Or maybe that note is misleading. Wait. Let's hit clear. 9083 3809, huh? Okay. That's nothing. Sorry, I just wanted to try one more time. 12 footsteps remaining. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Okay. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, which would be great if it had any more exits. Kitchen. Kitchen has 2 exits. Workshop has 2 exits. None of these are fantastic. But workshop, maybe. No, I'm gonna use the die. Redraw the floor plans. Passage. Oh man, less likely to find items laying around in your house if you have a maid's chamber. That's not the direction I want, but I'll take it. Maid's chamber. Wait. Okay, I could have sworn that the door was going to be on this side, but it was. Am I not understanding something about the layout of this? The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It's with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th, Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage refers to herself in the third person when telling people they may contact her. I have one last key. Let's see here. When you enter gymnasium, lose 2 footsteps. Ouch. I have no gems. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. It's gonna hurt, but I think I gotta use this one. Oof. Still, we got game. We can play. Huh. And yeah, that room's blocked. Hoople! Hoople Sports. And I can't go that. It would be so convenient to have a path straight from the gymnasium to the lavatory, though. They should really rethink that. Locked! No! Alright. I think I have to call it a day? Yeah, I gotta call it a day. Okay. Call it. I love this game. I love this game. I love this... Mount Holly. A red villa. Okay. Because I found 5 red rooms. So many red rooms were found. Red rooms are always create some sort of challenge. Did the lavatory cause any problems? Interesting. We also... The observatory was also there. I'm glad that it took note of that. How many rooms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 45 rooms. And the antechamber theoretically would get you to 46. How am I doing on time? I should call it here. Alright. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I'm definitely going to play more of this. I love what I'm seeing here. Bye. Ooh. Blueprints. I get it. Because you want to avoid the red rooms and you're a prince.